El Monteon. He's mad, I tell you, man. He's crazy. He was. And here we go, spawning in the top left-hand corner of Equilibrium. We have our South Korean Protoss player, the Red Protoss. The best Protoss in all of Korea, arguably the best Protoss in the world, representing Dragon Gaming, DKZ. It is herO. And spawning in the top right-hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the Danish Protoss. The Danish Protoss player, the Blue Protoss representing Psystorm. It is MaxPax. The best Protoss in Europe up against the best Protoss in Korea. Regions are clashing. Styles also going to be clashing as MaxPax goes for the gate expand setup here on the low ground. herO going for a 2-gate opener instead. Now, something important about this map, Equilibrium can be very dynamic and very chaotic because of the goal bases. herO, if he notices that MaxPax is going economic and being greedy, herO is more than willing to take the gold, as is natural for himself, and snowball out of control. We've seen it before. We've seen herO beat MaxPax with the gold before, so it's something that we have to bear in mind. Likewise, MaxPax, I'm sure, is also aware of it. He's going to be wary of it as well. So we'll see how we open up as MaxPax does go for the second gas geyser. Looks like he should be going for a Cybercore into Stargate into a delayed expansion. Which I do like from MaxPax. I mentioned last time we casted MaxPax earlier today. It was during MaxPax vs Australia. I was listing off some maps that MaxPax is willing to go for gate expands. Like straight up gate expand with one gas. That was Alcyone, Radisson Station, and Equilibrium. But against herO, I think it's wise to go for a Stargate first. As herO is going for a gate expand, let's go! So, one gateway on the high ground, no second gateway. herO comes out on top economically. He goes for a gate expand, economic open out of herO. MaxPax going for that Stargate, as we mentioned. Because of the second gas geyser, MaxPax is going to be behind in the economy. He will have a later expansion, but with this Oracle, he will be able to harass his opponent, but herO follows up with a Stargate as well. Oh my. Are we entering Phoenix Wars? Both players have Stargates. herO sees a Stargate of MaxPax. MaxPax sees a Stargate of herO. This looks like the beginning of Phoenix battles. Both players should be making Phoenixes because both players can see each other's Stargates. That's typically how this PvP goes, how this dynamic works out. We'll see. And there it is, Phoenix. Phoenix is on the way for MaxPax. Phoenix should be on the way for herO. And there it is. So I do apologize, but you know, this dynamic, sorry, the way this matchup works, the dynamic between Phoenix and Phoenix is not the most exciting thing, I know. a lot of people don't like this. A lot of Protoss players don't like this, but we're locked in. We're locked in as we do have an Adept shading in. We don't get any damage done. herO shuts it down. The Phoenix Wars have begun. There it is, second Stargate on the way for MaxPax. We should soon be seeing a second Stargate for herO. Now, the way that Phoenix versus Phoenix works is that basically whoever has more Phoenixes wins. And the snowball effect starts very quickly here. Like a 1 Phoenix advantage can snowball out of control, unironically. So you have to be very careful with your movement here, very careful with how and when you commit to a fight. You have to be careful when you throw down the second Stargate. MaxPax should be getting away with this faster second Stargate. herO getting into a delayed second Stargate. MaxPax should have more Phoenixes as a result. herO will need a shield battery and he'll be more defensive. He should be more defensive. Now, the dynamic can change once we get into a fleet beacon. When a player throws down a fleet beacon, usually they sacrifice a little bit of Phoenix production to make room for Phoenix range, which is anion pulse crystals, which is why you want a fleet beacon. Likewise, you could try to rush into carrier production with a fleet beacon as well. Phoenixes have been revealed. Adept does shade in. herO. He does slip across the map, and can he get a probe kill? Big damage here. One worker goes down. We deny mining time as well. In a mirror matchup, that is huge. And herO looks like he might want to... Sorry, MaxPax is scouting. Will either one go for a gold? Yet to be determined. Looking at the units tab, MaxPax does have a Phoenix lead. He's ahead in Phoenixes. Pylons are on the way. No defensive shield. There we go. I was going to say no defensive shield battery, but a shield battery in production here to cover the production of herO. to cover the Stargates. MaxPax is going in. Oh. They both bounce off each other. No one loses anything. Not a Phoenix goes down, not yet. MaxPax didn't like what he saw. herO likewise, good stacking. Again, very important to stack your Phoenixes. Otherwise, you will bleed out. As we are just constantly stacking. Shield battery does finish up. We can see MaxPax pylon blocking. Very nice moves out of MaxPax. So, herO doesn't have a ground army. And Phoenixes do not shoot down. So, herO cannot expand. These pylons are going to be so annoying to deal with. So frustrating here as herO. Yeah, there's a pylon at every single third base, which means MaxPax can expand and he will take the gold. Meanwhile, fleet beacons are on the way for both players. That is for Phoenix range. And herO forced to expand in a really awkward position here. As we mentioned, these pylons are OP. We just can't take a base. So we have to expand here at a 4th base location. Very awkward expand for herO. And again, he's still behind in Phoenixes. Like, MaxPax just one step ahead, or like half a step ahead the entire time. And that may just be enough. Oh, almost goes in. There's a Zealot out. There is a Zealot. Goal base underway. We do have a slight lead for Phoenix range for herO. There is a small window, a very slim window, where herO will have Phoenix range and MaxPax won't. I don't think the window is big enough. I don't believe the window is big enough here to actually take advantage of it, so I'm not too sure if that's really going to come into play. We do see Phoenix production. Oh, supply blocked actually with the dead pylon. No, MaxPax! He's losing these pylons, he's getting supply blocked, and that is slowing down his Phoenixes. That is huge. MaxPax had a lead in Phoenixes, not anymore. The Zealot MVP killing 3 pylons. And MaxPax wasn't ready for it. And just like that, herO, he catches up. And again, he will be taking a Phoenix lead here, away from MaxPax. Ay. The game may come down to that. It may come down to that supply block. That's how careful this is. As herO comes in, he gets eyes on the 3rd. Threatens the workers, but doesn't commit. Again, if he lifts up a worker, what that means that is 1 Phoenix not fighting. And again, 1 Phoenix means everything. So it's so scary committing to lifting up units here and lifting up probes. Otherwise, MaxPax will take advantage of you. Like, again, it's very much so on a knife's edge. And it's going to come down to 1 fight, to be honest. One fight, and then the game will end. Like, it's very, very, yeah, very much so on a knife's edge as we are coming in. Mothership on the way for MaxPax. herO dipping on forward. Both players stacking their Phoenixes. MaxPax a little bit spread out, which is scary. We do got time for the workers. Probes go down. We have to get the hell out of here. There we go. In a couple of seconds, 6 probes do fall. MaxPax out of position. He was ready to receive at the natural, and 6 probes fall. So just like that, herO does take a further lead. There was a supply block, which meant that MaxPax was down in Phoenixes, and now he's down in economy. You can see herO, he's up a Phoenix. But the Mothership can change things. Okay, so the Mothership is really important because for this next fight, we have Cloak. The Mothership is going to activate Cloak, and if herO doesn't have detection, he loses the fight. Like, straight up. He just has to back off, he has to retreat, and he will lose ground. What do we have to work with? Oracle. Oracle is on the way. The Oracle is so important for the relation. If we don't have the relation, then MaxPax wins that engagement and can snowball out of control. But the Oracle is halfway done. Big scout there as herO saw the Mothership. Pylons aggressively pushing forward. We do trade 1 for 1. We trade 1 for 1. Cloak is activated. Ooh, 2 Phoenixes go down for herO. herO, he had a 3 Phoenix lead. Doesn't have it anymore. Doesn't have that Phoenix lead anymore as MaxPax is pushing forward. MaxPax now with the Phoenix lead instead. Again, that was the power of Cloak. Now we have the Revelation, but Revelation is about to run out. So is Cloak, to be fair. +1 air attack on the way for MaxPax. Another Stargate on the way for herO. herO still has the economic lead, which is reflected now in 2 more Stargates. Okay, now with additional Stargate production, we can outproduce MaxPax. Oh, as we try to go in. Oh, herO taking a rough trade though. Yeah, bleeding out more Phoenixes. But MaxPax, he doesn't care anymore. He's going to the carriers. And MaxPax, does he have detection? He does have an observer on the way. We do catch the mothership. Big pick off. Mothership goes down, and herO has cloak. herO has a cloak available with his mothership. But an observer, I believe, just came out for MaxPax. There it is. Observer is here. He has detection. And carriers are on the way. Carriers are going to be the next big power spike for MaxPax. And he's almost there. herO, he catches the mineral line. Probes are going down. Oh, every single worker goes down here. MaxPax, he gives up on the base. He's building up his carriers instead. herO wants a fight. There's the cloak. But again, we have detection. herO going to be committing. He does kill a lot of Phoenixes. Can he get on top of the carrier? He can. Slow zone working against MaxPax and herO. He's snowballing out of control. It looks like he may have barely done it. Overcharge helps support. A good target firing here on the Phoenixes. Yeah, ignoring the interceptors. Phoenix is going down one after the other. herO, he's done it. He's snowballing out of control. Takes down the Phoenixes. Camping the production, camping the army here. Camping the carriers. And herO, it looks like he will take game to one. Again, one fight is all it takes. One big fight here. GG gets called, and herO takes game one. Whew. GG. Hi. Again, there were a couple of things that herO was able to make use of. One was catching the mothership. Even before that, he was able to catch a couple of workers at the goal base. MaxPax was caught out of position. The supply lock was brutal. That was the moment when herO started gaining momentum as well. Was when MaxPax was supply locked by those dead pylons. And with that, herO was able to catch MaxPax as he was transitioning into those carriers as well. That was another moment where you leave yourself vulnerable. As you're making carriers, it takes a long time to make a carrier, and you're not making Phoenixes. And your opponent is getting further and further ahead in Phoenixes, so that is when you're most vulnerable. That is when herO did push in. GG, well played. herO takes a lead. Does take a lead, and now we're getting into game número 2. Whew, let's go. That image is quintessential light anyways. It is. You're not wrong, Complete. You're not wrong. I'm an animal, Papi. I'm an animal. A real Gnome Chomsky in the chat? True. And here we go. We're getting into game number 2 of this best of 5 grand finals, and spawning in the top left hand corner of Hard Lead, we have our South Korean Protoss player. The red Protoss representing CranKy Gaming, leading the series 1-0. But it's the best of 5. Plenty of games ahead of us. It is herO. And spawning in the bottom right hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the Danish Protoss player. The blue Protoss representing Storm Gaming, down in the series, but again, it's a best of 5. Plenty of opportunity to come back. It is MaxPax. Here we go. We're loading into Hard Lead. Hard Lead, known for all-ins. Shortest rush distance by map in the map pool. A lot of proxy locations, a very short rush distance, so you can just go for all-ins across the map. MaxPax going for his economic opener. Going for the gate expand. herO, do we go for a 2-gate opener? Or do we fake it out? There it is. Second gateway on the way. It's going to be a 2-gate opener from herO. He can turn this into a 1-base all-in. That is important. Probe is moving out across the map. MaxPax going for his gate expand setup here. Double gas opener, which means MaxPax is going for a Stargate before Nexus. At least he should. Fun fact, even when you go double gas, you can choose to be inefficient, skip the Stargate, and still go for the Nexus first anyway. But we shouldn't be doing that against herO. We should not be doing that. herO, fake proxy pylon. Okay, so this probe scout from MaxPax confirms the 2 gates, confirms the pylon is missing, so it looks like a proxy. It looks like a proxy pylon. We can see it's a fake proxy pylon from herO. And herO is hoping that MaxPax overreacts. We'll see if he does. Stargate should be on the way. There's that Stargate. MaxPax does make a Zealot already an overreaction, in a way. That is 100 minerals wasted on a Zealot that wasn't necessary. We can see that, again, wasn't needed here, but MaxPax is playing very safe. He knows how aggressive herO can be, so I don't blame MaxPax. I don't blame him at all. herO, hey, he's more than willing to go all in. And MaxPax, he's looking for it. Probe scouting through the center. Zealot checking the fringe bases. Expansion is on the way. Shield, safety shield, yeah. Again, safety shield battery here from MaxPax. Again, he's terrified of an all-in. And herO, he's going for a Stargate opener. Stargate into expand. We could see Phoenixes again. From herO, MaxPax is going Oracle first. Again, he doesn't know what herO is doing. He slips in with the probe scouts. He will confirm. Stalkers have arrived. The probe scout will get eyes on the Stargate. And we could be entering Phoenix Wars once again. We could be. Stargate has been confirmed. Probe scout coming in. Oracle does move out. Does take some extra hits though. And there it is. I hope you're ready. I hope you like it. I see someone in the chat. I love Phoenix Wars. Well, we're getting it again. Phoenixes are on the way for herO. Phoenixes are on the way for MaxPax. The Phoenix Wars have once again begun, Bobby. Let's go. It's one of those things where you're kind of locked in if you scout each other and if you're both going for Stargates. But hold up. It is not a Phoenix War. Oracle gets caught out. That is true. It's going to be shut down. MaxPax, he's going to deviate away into a Twilight Council. This is risky. This is risky. So, in PvP in Phoenix versus Phoenix, if you stop making Phoenixes, the rule is you die. That's the law. That's the law of PvP. To rush into Blink Stalkers instead, I imagine this is Blink Stalkers. We are vulnerable. We're going to be vulnerable here. Once herO throws down a second Stargate, once he amasses Phoenixes, MaxPax is going to have... There's going to be a window where he's going to be quite vulnerable to his opponent. He's going into DTs! He's crazy! Oh my god! Not Blink Stalkers! He's going into Dark Templar instead. Very risky move here from MaxPax. Meanwhile, Stalkers have arrived. Again, it was a 2-gate opener from herO, so herO, he does have a Stalker army. Again, this is a very messy PvP. Phoenixes are amassing back at home for herO. Likewise, he does confirm no Phoenixes in production for MaxPax. This is a big scout. Big scout from herO. Doesn't see the main, but because he sees no more Phoenixes, gas has to be spent somewhere. Where is it? Is it a Robo? Is it a Twilight Council? Is it a Dark Shrine? herO knows that something is wrong. He's going for his own Twilight Council back at home. Still confirming the lack of production on the Stargate. And his own Phoenixes, they dive into the main. He does see the Twilight Council researching. Oh, he may believe that he's seen everything, but he's only seen half of what really we're showing. The Dark Shrine is still hidden. We're going for a safety Robo back at home, but DTs are on the way, and they may end the game. If the Robo isn't done in time, Dark Templar may just straight up end the game here and now. Overcharge is popped. We hold on to the line. MaxPax, he does defend. He does hold. Again, he's risking so much on these Dark Templar. And they should soon be on the way. He's waiting for the pylon. Pylon is late. Pylon is late. It's going to take a while here to get into it. Meanwhile, across the map, Phoenixes, they get a couple of workers. Observers coming out. herO is playing safe. herO, he hasn't seen the Dark Templar, but he's going for a safety observer. He hasn't rallied here at the natural. Oh boy. It's arrived. DTs are warping in. Proxy gateway as well for MaxPax. They waddle in, but we have detection. We shut them down. First DT falls. We catch the proxy. And this Dark Shrine opener has not been worth it. MaxPax, he loses 6 probes in total. DTs, they do nothing. And herO has map control. We can see MaxPax trying to expand, but there's no shot. I mean, herO, he's rushing into charge. herO is ahead. Big investment here into DTs, and it did nothing. And we get into the main. Probes are going down. We force a recall. We got 4 more probe kills. herO maintaining his economic lead. And I believe he did see the third. Yeah, he did. He saw the third base. Is aware of it. Is aware of the third. Shuts down the pylon. Getting on top of the gateway. And herO should soon be pushing. And he will. There's that prism. More prisms on the way. Now, herO doesn't have blink, but he doesn't need it. He has an anti-stalker army. He has immortal charge lots with Phoenixes to support. And Stalker's going to have a very hard time engaging with this. herO, he's pushing on 2 bases. It's basically a 2-base all-in out of herO. MaxPax trying to hold on to his third. It's going to be a tough hold. MaxPax does take a worker lead, but that's because herO's all-in. And MaxPax has been spending resources on workers, whereas herO has been warping in zealots. Here we go. He's rocking up across the map. MaxPax in some trouble. Shield batteries are finishing up. Overcharge is going to be necessary. herO, he can even push into the natural if he wants to. Yeah, MaxPax, he gives up the third. Blinks back, gives up the third base. It's going to be going down. Immortals are going to be engaging it with the Stalkers, forcing the blink out. Observers get picked off. Phoenixes as well. And the third base will go down. And herO, he can just expand behind this. He has an option. He can either double down or expand, and he's doubling down. Archon's on the way. We have 2 shield batteries and an overcharge available for MaxPax. And herO, he just backs off. He takes a third, he backs off, he retreats. He's content with his lead, and MaxPax is supply blocked. He's stuck supply blocked, moving out with his Stalkers, trying to catch the army, but again, herO recalled, so he's safe. He's safe back at home. MaxPax moving out with his Stalkers. That's all he can do. He gets spotted by the army. herO, he rotates over. He's in position to defend his third. MaxPax is going to be poking in, but again, herO is waiting for him. Oh, can we get it? We cannot. I was going to say, can we get an immortal? Good juggling there by herO. Hot pickup saves the immortal, keeps it alive. Third base being rebuilt for MaxPax, pushing in with his Stalkers. That's all he can do. Get some damage done on an immortal, but we collapse on the army, chasing it down. Phoenixes are coming in to pick up and lift up some of these Stalkers to lock them down. Yeah, punishing the move out of MaxPax. The War Prism has to be careful. Does pull back. Phoenixes again locking down more Stalkers. And herO, he's snowballing out of control. GG gets called. And herO will take a 2-0 lead in the finals. GG. Whew. Again, herO just going for a fake out at the start of the game, and MaxPax fell for it. Remember, okay, there's a lot that came into it. herO, he faked a proxy pylon. MaxPax, he wasted resources kind of defending against an all-in that wasn't coming. So again, MaxPax fell a little bit behind. Went into Stargate. herO went to his own Stargate. We started going into Phoenix production, and MaxPax, he deviated away from the Phoenixes after losing the Phoenix War in game 1. Went into DTs, big investments, and it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it in the end. herO went for a safe opener. He had detection in time, shut down the Dark Templar, and that was kind of game, especially with MaxPax being economic behind it, and herO went for a 2-base all-in. Went for a 2-base all-in, killed the third, transitioned out of it. GG. GG, well played. A solid game there out of herO. MaxPax trying to be cheeky after being deceived and wasn't able to get away with it. And now we're getting into game number 3. I'm hoping that we can get a back and forth. I'm praying here. I'm cheering from MaxPax right now. I want a back and forth. I want a game 4. I want a game 5. I don't want this to be a 3-0. But herO's on fire right now. And MaxPax, he has to fight back on Golden Aura. Let's go. Let us go. And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Golden Aura, we have our South Korean Protoss player leading the series 2-0, representing CranKy Gaming, 1 game away from becoming this week's ESL Open Cup Americas champion for the week of 215. It is herO. And spawning in the top left-hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the South Korean Protoss, the blue Protoss, representing Sidestorm Gaming from the land of Denmark, the best Protoss in all of Europe. He has to fight back here and now to make a series out of this. It is MaxPax. He's up against the wall. And again, herO has been looking so hot this year. In Masters Coliseum in January, in IEM Katowice in February as well. And now we're reaching March. And what's in March? GSL. GSL is on the horizon here, the first season of the year. And herO is definitely one to look at coming into GSL. As again, he's been looking damn good. I would say that herO has the best PvZ in the world right now. He has the best PvZ in the world. His PvT is looking damn powerful as well. And his PvP, I mean, MaxPax, I would say, is top 2 Protoss alongside herO in the world right now. And MaxPax is struggling. So here we go. herO opening up with a 2-gate opener. 2-gate opener on Golden Aura. MaxPax, for the first time this series, going for a gateway on the high ground. But this looks like a gate expand. Gate expand here from MaxPax. Sorry, a gate into Stargate into an expansion. Because that is not a second gateway. Here we go. herO's going for one base all-in. It's going to be a one base all-in from herO. And MaxPax, he's going to be going for an expansion on the low ground eventually. Let's go. Pylon is on the way and it is missing. I love this. Okay, so the second pylon is missing and MaxPax knows. He knows that the second pylon is not where it should be. Something is wrong. But if you remember, there wasn't a second pylon in the main in game 2. It was a fake proxy. This time, it's a real proxy. So herO, he's playing with the series. And how does MaxPax respond? How does he react? Stargate in the main. Again, double gas opener into an expansion. But this time, there's the expansion. There's no SimCity on the low ground. This natural base is so exposed. It's so very exposed. Second pylon on the low ground. This time, there is no shield battery. This time, there is a Zealot, and we do come across the proxy. Big scout, MaxPax, he does come across the all-in. He's aware. He knows what's happening. Ooh, does cancel that pylon in the main. We do have our Stalker moving out. herO is here to keep that alive, though. He opened up 2-gate. He has the additional Stalker. He has the army advantage. Immortals on the way. He will not lose the Robo. But at least MaxPax knows what's happening. Shield battery on the way. MaxPax, he wants to save the natural. He's crazy. He wants to hold on to the natural base. He refuses to give it up. Shield battery on the low ground. Oracle first as well. Does focus out one of those Stalkers. And he will get it. He gets one Stalker for his troubles, but the Oracle taking a lot of hits. And reinforcements have arrived. Void Ray is on the way. That's the power of the Stargate opener from MaxPax, is we can get into Void Ray production. Shield battery in the main base. Second shield battery on the low ground as well. Again, I don't know if we can hold on to low ground. The Immortal has arrived. The Immortal is here. Overcharge barely keeps that Stalker alive, and we will hold. Clutch overcharge from MaxPax. At the same time, Oracle gets across the map. We do have a shield battery. There's a shield battery in the main base. herO, he can defend. He can survive an Oracle. Second Immortal now coming out. This should be following up with... Oh, Observer. I thought it was going to be a Prism. It's going to be Observer follow-up. Again, MaxPax, he's ahead in the economy, but the overcharge is on cooldown. Did you dive in? We're going for the Void Ray. Good target firing there. We get one of those Stalkers. But we have so many more behind this. Immortals, they go ham on the shield batteries. The shield batteries are going down one after the other. We lose control of the low ground. herO, he's broken the natural. But can he break the main? We have a force field. But the pylons are falling. It looks like we might get one Immortal. But everything is depowered. Second Void Ray arrives. We take down one of the Immortals. We're pushing up into the main base. herO, he smells blood in the water. No shield battery, no overcharge. Voids are being pulled. Good target firing there by herO. He respects the Void Rays. He backs off with that Prismatic alignment. And we will soon have a third Void Ray. Instead, we're focusing on the Nexus. War Prism's on the way. Oracle denied here in the main base. Doesn't do any counter damage. That's going to be a kill in the natural base of MaxPax. He's supply blocked. No shot. He is supply blocked. Pylon just now finishing. Still supply blocked, by the way. Uh-oh. Still supply block despite the pylon. There it is, backup pylon on the way. Robo as well. He has 3 Void Rays, that is all he has. He needs pylons. Now is not the time to be blocked. herO, meanwhile, continuing his production, going for a Twilight Council follow-up. Still 1 base all in. That should be for Blink. And herO, he should see that nothing's being made. Ay. Still only 3 Void Rays. The 4th Void Ray was heavily delayed. And that is huge. That is massive. Just waiting for another warp in before pushing in. We are up to how many Stalkers? 13 Stalkers for herO. Immortal does lead the charge. We go straight for the shield, but straight for the Void Ray. We get 1. 1 Void Ray goes down. Overcharges pop, but it may not matter. We do tank a lot of hits. Yeah, herO, he cannot break this. Overcharge just a little bit too good. A lot of Stalkers just went down. But the Immortal barely survives. We do focus down the Cyber Core. Good juggling by herO, working through the pylons. Oh, supply blocking MaxPax. He does have 3 Void Rays. But once again, the 3rd Void Ray, the Chrono Boost is a little bit wasted there, but there's no 4th Void Ray. But there is another Immortal. And more pylons on the way. These supply blocks are brutal. It's giving herO so much time and so much breathing room. Yeah, you can see here, we can't even make the Observer. There it is, it's now on the way. We break free from the supply block. Blink in production. Oracle goes in. herO in position. Oh, doesn't quite get the Oracle. Barely escapes with his life. Both players with comparable economies. herO is ahead in the overall army supply though. We shut down the Observer. Finally, MaxPax. He can make a 4th Void Ray. He has a pretty good army, not gonna lie, especially with these shield batteries. We can see MaxPax wants to deny any kind of expansion from herO. He knows that herO has map control. He's going for the Observer. He shouldn't be able to catch up though. Observer will escape. It's a chase, but both Observers have the same speed, so it's nothing's happening. herO warping in. Up to 15 Stalkers. Remember though, even though he has 15 Stalkers, he is keeping 2 Stalkers back at home. So it's only 13 on the front lines. No sentry from MaxPax. He is up to 4 Void Rays with 2 Immortals. Again, a pretty hefty army. herO going for the expand, going for the 3rd base. He did see that stasis trap. He avoids it. And Blink is done. That's the big thing here for herO. Blink is now done. Oh. So he can dive. He does have a lead when it comes to the expansion as well. Does he poke in? Not quite. Ooh. Force the Blink back. Going for the Observer on the right hand side. He does see the Oracle. He wants it. He wants the Oracle. Oh my god. Oracle, the Blink is wasted. Oracle does escape. MaxPax, he still has a pretty hefty army here. 3 Immortals, 5 Void Rays. With a shield battery and overcharge, MaxPax, he can take a fight. 100%. Defensively, he can take a fight. But that is why hero's expanding. Right? Like herO, he doesn't have to push in. He has to contain and expand and get ahead. That's all he has to do. As he was oversaturated, going to be mainarting over, getting his natural up and running, and MaxPax is falling behind in the economy. And will eventually fall behind in the army as well. Now MaxPax, the pressure is on him to break free. Now he has to break out. Oof. Observer goes down. The pressure is on MaxPax. Now he's about to hit 5 Immortals. I think here we move out. Yeah, there we go. Prism's on the way. MaxPax is going to be pushing. He's going to be moving out, and it's going to be on herO to pick away at this army and slow it down. The dynamic is suddenly shifting. It's going to be herO on the defensive. Now, what herO could do, as MaxPax pushes out, because herO has Blink, he could even base trade. He could, like, blink into the main as the army moves out and, like, base trade and try to kill the economy and kill the bases. Like, things are about to get really weird. Oracle finally falls. Stasis trap has been set up. And here we go. We are breaking free. Prismatic alignment is going to be popped. We dive on top of the Void Rays. We get one, we get two. 3 Void Rays going to be going down. Oh, bleeding out a lot of Stalkers. herO, he has to retreat. We're down to 3 Void Rays and 4 Immortals. And MaxPax, he can keep on pushing. We can see herO rotating around. Going for another big warp in. Prismatic alignment runs out. We catch the Void Rays. Big moment here for herO. Catches the Void Rays, catches the Warp Prism. And it looks like we catch the army as well. Solid force fields locking in those Immortals. Boys are being pulled. It's not going to be good enough. GG gets called, and herO will take the series 3-0, becoming this week's ESL Open Cup Americas champion for the week of 215. GG. Whew. GG, well played. Congratulations here to herO for not dropping a single map here in the grand finals. Did shut MaxPax down 3-0. Again, herO, in my opinion, even coming into this, is the best Protoss in the world right now. There was a time last year when MaxPax was contending for that, but herO was looking so hot in January, leading into February, leading into March as well. And quickly double checking, herO did drop a map earlier. He dropped a map to Gumiho, but he 2-0'd Cure, he 3-0'd MaxPax, he 2-0'd Su. herO looking very in form coming into GSL. GG, well played. Congratulations here to herO. My condolences to MaxPax. Again, MaxPax, PvPs against herO can be really weird and really difficult just because as you can see, like, herO can be really unpredictable, really hard to read. MaxPax was faked out in game number 2. Here in game 1, he scouted the all-in, but he was still shut down anyway. herO, he has blink control like no other, or unit control like no other Protoss player. It's what he's known for. It's what he does rely upon a lot, and he's a terrifying opponent. But a special shout out to MaxPax, because even though herO is our champion for the week of, you know, ESL Open Cup, the ESL Open Cup's 215. Even though he was our champion, MaxPax achieved something that he usually doesn't. He 2-0'd Dark. That was a big win. Dark is one of the best Zerg players in the world. Arguably, Dark is top 2, just under serral. He's at least the best Zerg player in all of South Korea. And fun fact, Dark was the only player to take a map off of serral at IEM Katowice. So for MaxPax to 2-0 Dark, big win. Big win for MaxPax. We were talking about the games themselves, and we saw how MaxPax adjusted his style against Dark and found success as a result. So I do see Dark and MaxPax, their dynamics shifting over the course of the next couple of weeks and as they adapt to each other. But MaxPax had some really good play earlier today against Dark and Estrella. He was able to 2-0 Estrella and 2-0 Dark. But again, here against herO, he did struggle, and PvP can be just a very difficult matchup in general. Very little room for error in mirror matchups. GG. GG, well played. Congratulations to herO, and a shout out to MaxPax for making it to the finals, as herO is going to be our champion for technically last week's ESL Open Cup Americas. Now, if you want to tune in to this week's ESL Open Cup Americas, we're casting it tomorrow in just under 24 hours. Again, right now I'm staying in Poland, I'm staying in Poland for another month, or less than a month. At this point, I'm going to be staying here, and because of that, I can cast ESL Asia and I can cast ESL Europe without any issues. But ESL Americas is at a really rough time for Europe, so I'm able to cast it via replays, not live. So we just covered last week's ESL Americas, and tomorrow we're going to be covering this week's ESL Americas as well, just to catch up on what we've been missing out on, just to catch on up. So yeah, that's something to look forward to. If you didn't watch ESL Americas live this week, then we got you covered with those replays. Here we go. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for the support. Hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves. Hope you guys had a great time, and hope you have a great rest of your day. As again, we're going to be back tomorrow in less than 24 hours with some more ESL Open Cup Americas action. Until then, thank you for watching. I'm starving. I'm going to go get some food. I'm going to go get some rest, and I'll see you guys mañana. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Otherwise, thank you for watching. Take care, everyone. Take care. Stick around. We're going to be giving another StarCraft streamer a raid. Not too sure who we will raid, but we'll find someone to send our love to. Let's quickly just switch on over. And who is streaming right now? Who is streaming? We have Florencio, papi. Florencio is live. We have... I'm not too familiar with these other streamers. I mean, Harstam and Rotterdam are live, but they both have plenty of viewers. We try to raid smaller streamers whenever we can, just because it does impact them a little bit more. It does mean more to them. And yeah, it's been a long time. Been a long time since we have raided Florencio. So if you want some degenerate Protoss gameplay, and he is, you know, more than willing to embrace that, give some love to the sewer mermaid Florencio, as he's live right now. We'll give him a raid. Give him some love, give him some support. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. You can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Discord. We upload to YouTube on a daily basis. Exclamation mark. Socials in the chat if you guys want to link to that. Otherwise, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Until then, hasta luego, papi. Hasta luego. Ciao, papi. Ciao. Gah.